Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode, we finished our war with Venice, taking this one county. We have only one more county, I think, to take from them down here to complete our de jure land, or at least the de jure land that they hold. It might be the last de jure land that we don't have. Actually, there is this one county up here that Denmark somehow took as well, which we'll have to take care of at some point. But we also created the vassal kingdom of Bayern here. Look at the direct vassals map mode. They have this land here and a big chunk down here, so that took care of our vassal limit problems. But the big news, I guess, is that there has been a Sunni jihad for Jerusalem declared by the Caliph here, Sultan of Arabia. So we have joined that at the behest of our niece down here and are about to send our troops over. So they're all on their way up to various coastal areas. Actually, you make sure that you're not going through this rebel army, and this army is apparently not doing anything yet, so we'll send them on their way up. We do need to raise our boats as well. I don't think we even need all of those boats. Got some technology from Barcelona also. Okay, so send these boats over there. Oh, we also have an army down here in Al-Andalus, of course. And we are actually at war with some of the subholdings in here, which are apparently still under the Persian Empire for whatever reason. So we could just leave these troops here and siege those holdings. But I think they're probably going to be of more use over in Jerusalem. So there may not be enough boats down here for the armies that we have on the way. Let's actually not be on speed 1 as well, that could probably help. So we may have to send another fleet down here to pick up some troops, but that's fine. Alright, so we have 45,000 gathered together already, and they're taking attrition, so let's see if we can do something about that. Let's see, is half of this enough to take? Not quite. Let's... never mind, we'll just merge the whole fleet together and take both of these. We'll come back for another load if we need it. I don't think we can land directly in Jerusalem, but we can land in our own territory down here. And we have more fleets here, we'll just disband these ones. Actually, no, we'll send these up to here, where we can actually make use of them. These ones I think we won't need, though. The Queen of Al-Andalus is reading duchy titles, that's fine. And the main Jerusalem army is headed up north, so I think we'll actually stick close to them rather than continuing south. Since our small army down here is a bit vulnerable at the moment. Betrothed can marry. This is the Queen of Croatia and our grandson. Okay. Non-matrilineal, so their children will be of our dynasty. So we will get a member of our dynasty on the mighty throne of Croatia. I mean, we could make it mighty. Where is their de jure land? Actually, it's pretty small. Maybe they will try to expand past that, and we'll help them out. Who knows? Our steward has had some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Damiana, our daughter, we will adopt them. And speaking of her, she may well be inheriting sometime soon. Okay, well I guess we won a siege here because I wasn't paying attention to this army, that's fine. I think we'll... let's see. I guess we'll land this army down here. Your observatory is finally ready. It is with great anticipation that you prepare to make your first observations. I wonder what strange things I will discover. So we get +1 learning. And the first battle seems to have started over here, and Jerusalem is not doing well. Guess we could have tried to help out there, but that's okay. So East Anglia has accepted the Aztecs' peace offer. I think that was a subjugation war. Yeah. Still a Christian, so... see how that goes. King of Flanders is at war with Normandy, alright. I guess that's his issue. Let's stop taking attrition over here if we can. It would have been faster to move the boats to the army than the army to the boats here, but that's okay. Oh, it actually doesn't quite fit on here, so we'll just disband a few of these troops, and I think that's enough to fit on there. That was retinue. Let's not disband retinue. Okay, retinue stay over here. We'll just disband some liege levies. This one will do just fine. Could have left it raised, I guess, but a little more micromanagement than I care to engage in. Okay, so are involved in an army over here with, or in a battle over here with a small part of our army. Let's see, there is a small army of reinforcements from Jerusalem heading in. I think we'll send in our 5,000 to help out with this, if we can guess which county they're in correctly. Aztec subjugation of East York Ridding, okay. And we have 16,000 enemy troops on the way in here. I think into the county where the battle is happening. So hopefully Jerusalem sees fit to actually send some reinforcements in here, or we win the battle before the enemy troops get here. Neither of which is going to happen. So that could turn out pretty badly. On the other hand, we could potentially divert these troops over here and use them for reinforcements. It'll take them a long time to land, though. And no, we'll just let them land down here. We have more troops on the way anyway. So we might lose this battle, but we should be able to win a follow-up with the troops that we have landing here. If Jerusalem still declines to fight them. Okay, let's load half of these back onto the boats and land them in a different county. And I think with 23,000 we can afford to fight pretty much any of these armies in any terrain. long as we don't lose too many men to attrition along the way. Probably should have waited for our morale to recover, now that I think about it, but that's probably going to be alright as well. And I think we might just use this army to assault these holdings, get some quick war score. Hopefully get this ended as soon as possible. And I think we'll send this army up the coast here. So we could send some boats back for the remainder of the army up here. Though I suspect we might not need it. We are going to win this battle despite our low morale, it looks like. Let's continue to rampage through these enemy armies and hopefully win a few more. Oh, that is not a rampage at all. We're at several different disadvantages here, so we would definitely appreciate some reinforcements from Jerusalem here. Or maybe we could send in some reinforcements of our own. Yeah, that was definitely an ill-considered battle there. If Bernhard is nowhere to be seen, you can always find him in the courtyard playing with his swords and practicing his sword fighting with older men. So he's going to become brave, diligent, or proud. He's already brave, but he also became diligent. Alright. Sounds good. Alright, they've got even more reinforcements in there. I think we'll just let our reinforcements continue, though. Here, I did mean to assault this. Let's get that taken care of. We're taking attrition anyway. Right, the Aztecs won their next war up there. And we will take prisoners. And assault the next holding. So we outnumber them by over 2 to 1 here. We should win this despite their defensive choke point here. And I think we've sieged both holdings in this county, so we'll move along to the next one. This army I don't think is going to be needed for reinforcements here, so we'll just start sieging some land. And the Aztecs are building all kinds of cities and stuff. Okay, we won, inflicting a few more casualties than we took. Captured a prisoner. No idea where the enemy army is retreating to. Looks like to Sidon, which is somewhere. Let's see. Over here. Okay, I think one of our armies is heading through there anyway, so we are probably going to intercept it. And we did. And unfortunately we can't really afford to assault this one. And it seems like none of these counties can really support this many troops to siege them, so I think we'll just split this in half, and it should get us below the supply limits and we'll be able to siege 2 counties separately. Subjugation of Count Tord of Linsilene. Okay. Captured a prisoner, plus 2 more prisoners. You have spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. We can ask, how do the stars move, or wonder if there is something strange out there? Which I think is what we will wonder. And again, we're taking attrition here. I guess we can assault or split. I think we'll split, though it might be a little dangerous. I think we might have taken out the larger parts of the enemy army here. They're all retreating to Beirut at this point, which I think is the same place my army is going to, so we're going to fight them again. Kill another couple of thousand. Take more prisoners. And they're now heading to Sidon, so we'll head there instead. We won a battle down there. Oh, and splitting our armies here, we did indeed get attacked by a larger force. So let's see, if we send reinforcements, they'll be there relatively quickly. Hopefully quickly enough, we'll see. We've lost the center flank there. Hopefully we can still hold out long enough. They're headed to Tyrus, I think is the next county south. Let's actually send... No, we'll send this larger army, that's fine. Okay, our reinforcements arrived. We should turn this around. And we did. And we captured this bay. Enemy army is headed to Halab, which is to the north. We will follow. Up to 27% all told here. I think we've stopped them getting any sieges in their target kingdom, so we'll be getting ticking war score at some point. No, not yet. And it seems like Jerusalem is just going to spend the entire war with their main army camped out here and not actually helping. Which is a bit annoying. You have improved the opinion of this duke. Good, we'll leave him there for one more, I think. Won this battle, captured more prisoners. Okay, and the largest part of the army is headed to Berzia, which is down here. We'll follow that. There's an army from Antioch here who apparently is called in. Really, they can't be called in because they're a vassal of ours. Anyway. The good burghers of Gelderin are barely able to pay their taxes. Our coffers are empty. I humbly ask that you lower the taxes for your cities. No. No, no, no. Fortunately, we don't have the diplomacy to argue him out of it, so we're just going to have to bribe him. I guess that's okay, though. I guess we're losing money at this point as well. Thanks to the amount of troops we're supporting. But we can afford to do that for a while. So we've taken care of the enemy armies here. I think we'll send our armies off to do more sieges. And one over here, and one can head up here. And we'll send you down to... no, I don't think we'll send it down there. I don't think we want to send them all the way down the Arabian Peninsula. We'll just head up here and then start going east if necessary. Oh, and we have dangerous factions. Mostly because our daughter, the Queen of Al-Andalus, is in one of them. How rude. I gave you a whole kingdom. Can't believe this, and your opinion is at 100. So I guess we could just grant her independence now. I was intending to keep her as part of the Empire, just until we had a good part of the land converted and that kind of thing. She's probably strong enough to not need that, though. Surely she doesn't have... it's 37,000, I thought it was 137. Yeah, 37,000 is probably reasonable, unless the Aztecs attack her, of course. Sure, I guess this is the easiest way to solve this problem. We were planning to grant her independence anyway. Congratulations, you're on your own. Means we lose her army from over here as well, but I guess that's okay, we can probably do without it. And pick a new ambition to amass a hoard of wealth, okay. I guess that means we no longer need to have our steward down here. In fact, I don't think he is actually doing anything. Or, not steward, but chaplain. So I guess we'll send him to improve religious relations in Rome. Okay. Well, we're out of the time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here and continue and maybe even complete this war in the next one, depending on how fast things go. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.